And welcome back to Jeri-MAX Vortex. Again, this is Homer. I again am stuck alone. I do not have a partner.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, wait. Is that who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, my
it's
God.
Wale.
The damage gauge has returned.
Oh, my God. We did.
And right now, Otunga is arguing with Sakota.
Yes, he is.
He's very frustrated with everything that's been going on. He's used to be at the top. Very tough situation for Otunga and things.
Yeah, Otunga, show him.
I'll show you. Okay. Up next, the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. Lamarell McDaniel will defend against Jurt Angle.
I think this match is going to be really good.
And again, another member of the Vertex getting a title shot. I do not like the Vertex. I don't like that they've been handed all these title shots. But it's going to be really hard for Jurt Angle to win this match because Lamarell McDaniel has been on quite the winning streak.
Yes, that's true, but I'm sure Jurt Angle with his technical prowess can overcome Lamarell, maybe.
Well, we're going to find out because here comes Lamarell McDaniel himself. Currently holds both the European title and the Intercontinental title. The Intercontinental Championship is what he will defend tonight.
Yep, was declared the first Eurocontinental champion in Jeri-MAX.
And interestingly enough, he's going after his third title at the Spiral Rumble. He will face Kalen Rogers for the Hardcore title.
Exchanging of punches there between Lamarell and Jurt.
This is truly going to be a test of strength for Lamarell McDaniel. I mean, he's been pretty much dominating everybody and anything that gets in his way.
Yep, we saw the last him taking out of Grover Cleveland on the last show, which was really impressive.
But you can see here, Jurt Angle is using his, like you said, his technical ability, his prowess. He's actually using that, and he seems to be on par with Lamarell up to this point. Swinging neckbreaker from Jurt Angle.
Oh, and nice European uppercut there by Jurt Angle, also dropping the elbow.
I'm actually surprised that Jurt Angle is actually holding his own up to this point. You gotta wonder if he can.
Like I said, he.
Go ahead.
He's a former, like I said, he's a former Olympic gold medalist and also has a great amateur background in wrestling.
You can see here, Lamarell McDaniel. He's so powerful that not even an Olympic gold medalist can stand up to, the conjoined twins of Lamarell McDaniel.
And Lamarell reversing an Irish whip.
And just showing off how powerful he really is.
Headbutt there to the stomach area, lower back. Now working on the arm.
I mean, for those that aren't aware, this whole thing started back when the guys at New Legacy, specifically Slip, could not pronounce Lamarell's name, made a mockery out of him, and Lamarell simply was pissed. Vowed that he would never lose a match, and so far he's held to that claim. But this might actually be his toughest opponent to date since making that vow.
Yep. Especially considering Jurt Angle was I believe he was the Intercontinental Champion before the Vertex strike.
I believe you are correct, and interestingly enough, he's going after the title again. So far, we saw two other men from Vertex compete for titles. We saw Lucas Gomez and Aladdin Hassan become the new tag team champions. Actually, I saw it, and if I could remember, I'd tell you who was my commentary partner at the time. But the Vertex have actually been all over this. Sakota seems to believe that they are the future of Jeri-MAX. I personally think they're just a bunch of punks. They came in, they ran away because they You know, I mean, they wanted what they thought they deserved. But you can see here, Lamarell, I think he might be calling for the end.
Yep, it seems like he's going to call for it.
And setting up. I think he's getting ready to set up the Lamarell bomb.
Yep, he got him up.
There
and
it is.
Sit down.
1, 2. And again, Lamarell McDaniel proving just how powerful he is. You can't deny the power and the talent that is Lamarell McDaniel, putting away Jurt Angle with ease almost.
Yeah, Jurt Angle was really giving it to him this whole match with all of his technical prowess, but I guess Lamarell even overcame that with just pure power.
And so he continues to hold both the Intercontinental and European title. We want to remind you that the Spiral Rumble is actually coming up after this show. This is the last show we will have before the Spiral Rumble.
I can't wait for that.
We have a couple matches set up for the Spiral Rumble. First, we'll have the the European Championship and the Hardcore Championship both on the line as Lamarell McDaniel defends his title, as well as Kalen Rogers. Will Lamarell be able to take a third championship, or will Kalen be able to stop Lamarell in his tracks? Next, the World Championship is on the line. Pacman Jones looks to defend against member of the Vertex, Sheamus. Sheamus looks very good and confident in his attempt, but Pacman Jones has been on quite the streak. Can he be stopped? And finally, the main event, the 40-man Spiral Rumble. A lot of people have been confirmed, but there are still some surprises left in store. Who will be the one to eliminate all 39 men? And main event, Jeri-Mania 2, The Quickening.
Jeri-Mania 2, The Quickening.
That is the Spiral Rumble for you, and again, it'll be right after Vortex. So look for that, I guess, eventually.
Yes.
So, and then coming up next will actually be our main event for the evening. We will have Dorf Liggleton and Pacman Jones. And earlier it was announced that if Dorf were to defeat Pacman Jones, that he would be added to the world title match. It would become a triple threat.
Oh shit.
So we have Dorf Liggleton coming out right now. And Dorf, interestingly enough, added the stipulation to this match, involved himself in this. Sheamus was not happy when Sheamus came out. Sheamus came out earlier and defeated David Otunga, and basically said, if Dorf gets involved in this match, I'm going to take him out. And so there could be some tension between the Vertex.
Yep, we've seen tension between the Vertex earlier when they had that match for the tag team championships.
And of course, here's the world champion. He's been on quite the roll ever since becoming world champion, holding that title with pride. And like I said before, I can't support the Vertex in any way, and I've actually become a fan of Pacman Jones because of the Vertex. I know that in the past I would root for David Otunga instead of Pacman Jones. I wanted Otunga to defeat Pacman Jones, but you take what you can get, and Pacman Jones has proved to be a worthy champion, in my opinion.
And Dorf Liggleton with the nice suplex there. Of course, Dorf Liggleton was a former Jeri-MAX World Heavyweight Champion. Not the one, of course, before the strike. That was Sheamus.
But he is a former world champion, as you said, and I think that his placement in the match. I mean, if he were to get a victory over the current champion, I wouldn't be able to dispute his involvement in the match as to making it a triple threat.
Pacman Jones is going for a powerbomb type move, but reversed by Dorf Liggleton there.
And I'm sure that Sheamus is in the back watching this match, wondering what's going to happen, hoping probably hoping that Pacman Jones wins. I mean, if this match is made a triple threat, it lowers Sheamus's chances as well as Pacman's of walking out as the champion at the Spiral Rumble.
Yep, because if it's a singles match, at least there's no one to break up pinfalls or submissions in that way.
And especially for Pacman Jones' sake, in a triple threat match, you have that disadvantage as the champion where you don't have to be pinned in order to lose your title. Dorf Liggleton or Sheamus could pin the other man, and essentially
heck, they could coexist together. Maybe one of them takes the fall for another, and then the world title goes home to to Vertex. Sorry.
That could happen, but I honestly don't know if that would be the case, simply because of the fact that Sheamus, showed his whoa, wait, there's a waka. And there's a rope break. Too close to the ropes, but Sheamus earlier did say that he was heavily against Dorf having this match, having the stipulation. Did not want Dorf involved at all. He seems that even though Dorf is the leader of the Vertex, that Sheamus believes that he is as worthy enough as a member of the Vertex to bring the championship to the group. So, if Dorf were to win the title, it'd be interesting. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, there was a pile driver in there. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, there you go.
And an elbow drop.
Looks like Pacman Jones might be calling for it again.
Yeah, he could be. He's putting him in the center of the ring now, I think.
Some much better movement there again. The waka.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and just barely managed to kick out of that.
It seemed like he kicked out at 2.9.
Oh.
And
running knee.
I believe it was hit him in the kitchen sink.
He seems to have been working on the legs this whole match, probably affecting his cantaloupe kick.
I was going to say that's a very smart strategy from Pacman Jones that if it prevents Dorf from being able to hit that move. A third waka and a cover.
Ooh.
And another 2 count. What will it take to put Dorf Liggleton away? You have to wonder.
And he's going for a third waka.
That's actually the 4th of the match.
Yep.
And another rope break. Pacman Jones must be frustrated at this point. He's got to wonder, what does it take to put Dorf Liggleton away? What do I have to do?
Suplex there. Trying to build some momentum with the crowd. He's going to go high risk again.
Oh.
Double axe.
Oh, Dorf Liggleton actually rolled away.
Kick to the back.
Dorf Liggleton has to be in a lot of pain. He's taken a lot of abuse, and he's shown his resiliency, but how far can he go with it?
Another.
Again, that's number 5, but again, Pacman Jones' frustration is actually hurting him. He's not being smart about his placement in the ring. He's allowing Dorf to get those rope breaks.
Now dragging him. Whoa. Okay, and a cover here. 2.
And again, another 2 count. What will it take?
He needs to just be smart about his where his placement in the ring is. At the moment, we've just been seeing too many rope breaks. And Dorf Liggleton, I think he's trying to get some space between the two.
And again, the waka. This, if it doesn't end here, then I don't know what it's going to take. And there it is. Pacman Jones seals his fate, prevents this match from becoming a triple threat. But you got to hand it to Dorf Liggleton for holding in for so long.
Yep, that's right. He held in for such a long time, managed to grab all those rope breaks. So much resilience in this match. There's nothing can be taken away from Dorf Liggleton.
Sheamus. Confident words from the champion. Well, there you have it. The stand down is how it's going to end. Next time you will see Jeri-MAX, it will be the Spiral Rumble. I am Homer, and speaking for Wally and for the other 8 people that commentated with me, goodbye.
Bye.